Why did Roddy Ricch fall off? Well, I'm going to tell you the same reason that I gave you over 2 years ago. Because apparently back then I didn't know what I was talking about and I was just being a hater. But if I'm going to say I told you so, then I'm going to say it now because it's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Is that the fact that these 2 points are intertwined with each other. The first being that his music's just meh. I mean, literally, it's just his style is very, very safe. It's very, very consistent, something that you would see be really applicable for something like radio. But he's not breaking new ground. There are 1,000 other Roddy Ricches out there. He's not really doing something in which you can think to yourself, I don't really think anybody else can really do that. He's just really, really good at making a really average sound. Same thing with Little TJ, because I always group these two together. A lot of times you can't really tell their music apart. Doesn't mean that these guys aren't talented, but like, what are they bringing me that I haven't heard before or that I won't hear again? And that also goes with the box and Antisocial. To his credit, he had a massive record and he was able to milk it. I just think, like a lot of people, he just did it for too long. And when literally years later he finally comes out with his second album, it wasn't nearly as successful. The gravy train already left the station at that point. Because going back to my first point, people already knew what they're going to expect from Roddy Ricch, and that's exactly what they got. And then even on top of that, again, the music's just average. It's just good. When you take away the hype and you compare it to new artists that are coming out around this time, like Yeet, for example, you start to realize, holy shit, there's a lot more to this music shit than just what I'm getting right now from him. But my point being is, like, it doesn't even have to be Yeet. He's just a guy who makes really good average music and he waits too long to deliver. But to be quite honest with you though, for how much it seems like I'm dragging on the guy, I do fundamentally believe he could come back. I mean, there is a reason why he did have a #1 record, right? But the guy just has to be willing to explore, be a little scary, go on places that you wouldn't be comfortable going, do things that you normally wouldn't do. Not saying that he completely has to switch his image and sound, you know, you don't want to alienate the fan base that you already have. But when going on set excursions, find something and pick out what you want to keep and then bring it back with you. And all you do is just continually do that, and over time it just compounds, and then you find yourself with something new. If he can and is willing to do that, then Roddy Ricch will be back.